115 countries and 22 international organizations have presented their pavilions at Expo in the capital of Kazakhstan to showcase the essence of future energy. Important events, innovative technologies and the greenest projects in the program Astana Expo 2017. The creation of the innovative platform for ecologization of industry in Kazakhstan, the acceleration of transition to the green economy, and the attraction of investments for projects are among many other goals of the Future Energy International Forum. This is the most ambitious event in the frame of Expo 2017 in Astana. British TV presenter Dallas Campbell was the host and one of the speakers at the forum's first session. According to the guest, he is concerned with the issues of global warming, the world ocean problems, the environmental pollution.
I'm a science broadcaster from the United Kingdom, and I've actually been traveling all around the world for the last year, making a documentary series about the future of global energy and some of the solutions, both on the very small scale, the individual scale, the national scale, and the international scale. I'm very, very excited to be here because I think this forum, I hope, is going to be a wonderful and inspiring platform and an opportunity to shape the future, not just here in Kazakhstan, of course, but across the globe together.
According to the organizers, the event is intended to become a key business event dedicated to global energy challenges and issues. Those are the fight against poverty, climate change, accessibility of water resources, preservation of biodiversity, provision of universal access to sustainable energy, and introduction of energy-efficient technology. In our view, at the next stage of renewable energy sources development, two important questions should be addressed. Firstly, the most efficient projects on renewable energy sources involving reliable investors and best technology should be chosen and realized. Secondly, we should decrease the pressure of renewable energy sources on the economy of our country. In a short time, an international center for green technology and investment projects development will be established in Astana. Representatives from 86 countries and 15 international organizations supported the idea of Kazakhstan's President Nursultan Nazarbayev at the Conference for Ministers of Energy. The profile department of our country is currently working on the practical realization of this project. In the framework of Expo 2017, the Ministry of Energy presented the installation of material science thermonuclear reactor Tokamak. Now Kazakhstan is a member of the group of 35 countries studying thermonuclear energy, the new source of energy. It is eco-clean, safe, and has colossal fuel reserves. More than that, Kazakhstani Tokamak is the only material science in the world which allows to study synthesis in practice. According to the founder and director of the Institute for Advanced Sustainability Studies, ISS, Klaus Topfer, the world population will reach 9 billion of people by 2050. Then the issue of green technology and the renewable sources of energy will become the most acute. The scientist thinks that in countries with large population growth, energy is an important source of economic growth.
I was a minister at home in Germany when we started this, and we had to pay for 1 kilowatt hour of photovoltaic more than €1 per kilowatt hour. Incredible high. And we made a bet. If we invest in research and making market access clear and come to economies of scale, you will have a learning curve, and the cost of harvesting will go down. We won the bet.
According to another expert, in the near future, countries with large reserves of natural resources will undergo some serious changes. Vladimir Sidorovich believes that these economies have to increase their competitiveness in the energy of the future to avoid the role of passive recipients of technology and benefit from the decreasing prices on renewable energy technology instead. One can say that today we're entering the period of strategical instability in the market of fossil energy resources. This is not merely volatility of markets or changes in oil and gas prices. Today, the fall of raw materials prices questions the recoupment of projects in the raw materials sector, and the increase in prices is fostering the introduction of alternative sources of energy. Future Energy Forum will be held till September 5th. The participants will work out the manifesto values and principles of Expo 2017. As a result of the forum, the participants claim the effective development of green technology is tightly connected to traditional energy. In this respect, Kazakhstan has great opportunities. The exhibition is in full swing. Every day, one of the participating countries is celebrating its National Day at the Expo site. For its celebration, Thailand got 50 artists involved, which were selected by the Ministry of Culture of the Kingdom. The official opening ceremony of the Thailand Day started, as usual, with the ceremony of raising the flags of two states, Kazakhstan and the Kingdom of Thailand. Kazakhstan's Vice Minister of Healthcare, Alexei Tsoi, gave a greeting speech. According to him, Thailand is a very important partner for Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is interested in deepening and broadening not only political, economic, scientific and cultural ties with Thailand, in particular, the issues of public health service, rehabilitation treatment, medical tourism and others. The delegation of Thailand was headed by the Minister of Energy, General Anantaporn Kanchanarat. He expressed his confidence that Thailand's pavilion will enter the top 5 most visited pavilions at the exhibition.
It turning agricultural waste and residue into value-added renewable energy. This does not only support the realization of the Thai government energy strategy, but also support our local farmers who are the majority of the Thai citizens to have a better life and thought.
Vice Miss of Thailand, Pintip Orakorn, participated in the festive concert. The lady even took part in the theatrical performance. It is worth noting that the concert program of the kingdom was especially extraordinary and bright. The audience was introduced to the national Thai dance, folk instruments, and the performance titled Beats from the Farm. Thailand Pavilion is one of the largest at Expo 2017 in Astana. Its area exceeds 700 square meters. The main theme of the site is bioenergy for everyone. The space is divided into 3 zones. The first one shows history and pictures of life in Thailand. The second one has a 3D cinema where the Phalang robot, the pavilion's mascot, is telling about the future energy based on bioresources. The third zone is interactive. Its guests can participate in the process of energy extraction from 9 sources of biomass and bioenergy.
Thailand Pavilion. Our energy exhibition is inspired by the great work of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej, or the father of Thai energy. His dedication on renewable energy development by initiating various loyal projects has made a great impact on the overall energy development in the country.
According to the representatives of Thailand, the country is seriously determined to solve global ecological problems and development of green technology. Along with tourists of the capital of Kazakhstan, Tomiyo Yamada, an ambassador and 80-year-old pensioner from Japan, who is called by everyone in the world as Expo Grandma, has visited the exposition. I was advised to begin attending expositions in order to be healthier. The first exposition I visited was in 1970. It was hosted by Osaka City in Japan. Back then, I was simply a visitor. In 2005, after the Shanghai exposition, people started calling me Expo Grandma. In Astana, Expo Grandma felt herself as a real star. She was invited as a guest by total strangers. Many people wanted to take a picture with her and even to take an autograph. Tomiyo became an ambassador of Future Energy Exposition by invitation. Kazakhstan is placed 6th in terms of natural resources wealth in the world, and I believe the theme of the exposition fits this country well. I heard about Expo 2017 in Astana from many people. I have received a letter in which I was invited to come, and now I'm here. In a daily life, I love to grow flowers and vegetables. I really like cooking. 80-year-old traveler also met with volunteers of Kazakhstan's exhibition of new technologies. Today we organized a meeting between Expo Grandma, Tomiyo Yamada, and our volunteers. She came from Japan to visit our exposition. She's an ambassador of Expo 2017. There were many questions from our volunteers. She shares her experience with them. They were interested, in her opinion, to what extent is our expo well organized, and which expo did she like the most since 2005. This meeting was a huge experience for us, because she gives inspiration and motivation to the volunteers, because she said that the source of her energy is herself, because she wants to give everyone warmth and happiness for nothing in return. Tomiyo Yamada is not the only grandma at the Expo 2017. Teli Nurbaeva is a golden volunteer. The exposition in Astana is her first experience in volunteering. I haven't volunteered before, but now I am. And you know, people always talk about youth, but we have wonderful youth generation. It speaks different languages and is very polite. People learn many new things with us. They are very attentive to us, and we are to them. Currently, Astana is the focus point of all events in the country. As a part of Expo, the capital hosts business forums, scientific conferences, and concerts of foreign artists. For instance, a legendary Russian rock band performed for residents and guests of Astana recently. The musicians did not bring their new program, but rather decided to present their good old classic that everyone knows. We have decided to stick to the classic. We wanted to come closer to it as much as possible. Well, thanks God, we have 20 years experience. Finally, we can play these songs in a more or less similar to the original form. According to artists, they heard a lot about the exposition in Astana. But due to tight schedule, they have not had time to visit Expo. However, that does not stop them following the updates on green technologies.
Я большой поклонник решений зеленых,
I'm a big fan of green solutions. No matter how rich our countries might be in their resources, I think that we need to think in a long-term perspective. I personally like how noiseless are the electromobiles and they do not smell. I would love to see much more changes in our daily life this century.
Еще на нашем веку мы увидели много изменений в нашей повседневной жизни.
After the concert, artists left but promised to come back. The soloist of rockers even promised that he will sing once in Kazakh.